The favourite thing about my PhD is I love doing my research. I really just love everything to do with my research. Reading and gaining extra knowledge, going and doing my fieldwork, and then obviously the lab work as well, being from a scientific background. My name is Daisy Harling Yang, and the title of my PhD research is Microplastics in Wastewater Treatment Works. I am researching the concentration and number of microplastics in wastewater, sludge and biosolids and soils. Microplastics are present in the wastewater. The vast majority of these are actually removed during the wastewater treatment process, so up to 99% are removed, but they then enter the sewage sludge, and so the vast majority of microplastics that enter a wastewater treatment works end up in the sewage sludge and the biosolids. I collect samples from an operational wastewater treatment work, so this is local to Exeter. I bring those back into the lab to isolate the microplastics from these quite complex environmental samples. At the moment, I'm writing up my last chapter on my PhD, so following the fieldwork and the lab work, there's a lot of data analysis. I worked for the Environment Agency, initially doing the water quality testing for the bathing water beaches, and then I worked for the Animal and Plant Health Agency, testing for diseases in animals. During my full-time work, I was also doing a master's degree part-time for the Animal and Plant Health Agency. August 2018, I went home, searched PhDs at the University of Exeter, saw this title, Microplastics in Wastewater, and applied. And yeah, I started it in September 2018. I had my second child in 2021, took maternity leave, and then I came back and carried on completing my studies. University, they offer, for me it was full pay for 6 months. That's actually very good. I treat my PhD as I would a job. I stick to my working hours, I travel down from North Devon, and by the time I get home, sort the kids out, do us all food, get to bed. Maybe it's about 8 or 9 o'clock and I just want to sit down on the sofa before I go to bed. So my supervisor, she's been really supportive of working with my PhD and also having the kids and juggling family life as well. The doctoral college, they offer training for PGRs students, so how to write a chapter, how to publish a journal, using certain statistical software as well. Maybe conduct a training needs analysis every year. I've attended conferences in Copenhagen and in Paris. These training opportunities are aimed to address the skills gaps, and for me I found them really interesting. I made sure I benefited from as many of those as possible. We have a really good group and community in our office. We can talk about research, we can talk about ideas. If someone's stuck, we can help each other. So I found it to be a really supportive community. I really enjoy being at Exeter. The campus is absolutely lovely. There's so many trees, there's just so much space. I've seen kingfisher down at the pond, so there's lots of wildlife. Exeter is a really lovely campus to be working on.